Be in good. It usually doesn't take me this long, but I've been having technology issues. So with that being said, now I'm desperately trying to learn your faces and your names and all those good things. So it's kind of hard without seeing your face, but I'm doing better. All right. So when I call your name, just kind of wave at me. All right. Where's Liam? All right, Liam, thank you so much. I'm trying so hard. All right, I'm memorizing you by your eyes. All right, there we go. So Liam, you're up. Translate. Number one. Twice the sum of a number. A number could be any number. So how do you represent any number? N. That's correct. Now, we also learned that twice and sum are two operations in a row. So what does that require? Do you remember? It's called parentheses.
Oh, yeah.
Right. So now finish it off for me. Twice the sum of a number in 6 is 12.
N plus 6 and parentheses. And then equals 12.
You are amazing. That is correct. Thank you, Liam. Is that a problem?
No. I thought, never mind.
You sure?
Yeah, I just raised my hand because I know I'm going to go next.
Okay, okay. Very good. All right, Tanner, tell me about it.
When a number is divided by 6 and the result is subtracted from 5, the result is 9.
So what am I doing here?
So it's 5 at the top of the fraction and then 6 at the bottom.
Wait a minute. Read this piece.
Oh, yeah, sorry, I meant to say the number. So when n is at the top
Right?
and then 6 is at the bottom.
Good. That result is subtracted from 5. So now what?
So I think, do you put that in parentheses?
Okay, I can put it in parentheses if you tell me to. And then what?
And then subtract 5.
So it'd be -5 this way or 5 minus?
Minus 5. And
Like
then
that?
equals 9.
Anybody disagree with that? Tell him.
It says from 5.
Yeah, we're subtracting from 5.
Oh,
That is brilliant. So technically it should be 5 minus. Erase this garbage, slide this over. Now, that is the correct answer.
okay.
Now, is it necessary to have the parentheses? I don't think so. Can you have the parentheses?
Yeah.
Does it matter?
No.
No, so I don't like extra information. So I'm also going to erase that garbage. If you have the parentheses, are you still right? Yeah, it's not a big deal. All right. So Tanner, does that make sense why we did minus or 5 minus?
Yeah.
All right, everybody, that's like tricky. All right, I always tell kids this is really hard for me to kind of explain. You have to be a good reader for that. All right, so now I know Liam and I know Tanner. I'm about to find Catherine. Welcome, Catherine. All right, now let's see what you got. What are you thinking? Yep. So how do I write? Tell me how to write 18 less than. Now, listen, because you weren't here last week, it's totally okay. So I don't want you to be nervous one bit. All right, everybody's allowed to be wrong. You got nothing to worry about, okay? So if I say 18 less than, am I starting with 18 or am I subtracting 18? Yeah, do you see what I'm saying, right? If I said 18 less than 20, everybody would say 2. Do you agree? So that's how I know it's minus 18. All right. Now, how do I write 8 times a number? Yep, 8n. And then what? Yay. You okay with that? Don't be afraid to ask me a question, okay? All right. I don't think you're behind at all. All right. And after Catherine, David. All right, you're up now. Tell me about number 4, David. Just give it a shot. Read it to me first.
2 more.
So what does 2 more than mean?
You add 2 on.
That's right. You add 2. You add 2 to what? No. You add 2 to what? Well, because it's W this time. Sometimes they tell you what letter, sometimes they don't. You with me? So W, and then what? Do you agree that wasn't that hard, right? Yeah, it's not that hard. All right, let me know though if you're stuck on something, you're not sure. All right, please. All right, so I know Catherine and David now. And Andre, where's Andre? There you are, right? All right, Andre, you get to tell me about number 5. Wait a minute, is, I want you to highlight this. Is in math is your what sign? 9 is. That's your equal sign. All righty? So 9 equals, now what?
9 equals 5 minus.
I don't mind, but are you starting with 5 or are you subtracting 5?
I'm subtracting.
You agree with that? I give you lots of practice on this. Andrew, does that make sense?
Yeah.
All right, Aiden, tell me, you're up.
So the sum of 1/3 a number and 16.
So what do I got here, buddy? What does sum mean? We're gonna break it down. Adding. So what are we adding?
The 1/3 of a number.
How do I write 1/3 of a number?
1/30.
And then what? 1/3 a number. What number are we gonna use?
N.
Yep. So do you understand now that's how you write 1/3 a number?
Yeah. And 16 is 2 numbers.
So the sum of 1/3 a number and 16. So what comes next?
Plus 16.
The plus 16.
Is 2 more than.
How do I write is?
Equals. Plus that.
Well, I really want you to say n plus 2 because it's 2 more than, right? Does it matter though for addition?
No.
No, but does it matter for subtraction? Big time, matters big. All right. So that's Aiden. Aiden. What? Aiden?
No, I just said my name.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I'm trying to put a name with your eyes. All right, that's my problem. All right. So, oh, Oliver, you're up.
Yeah, okay. Isn't quotient like multiplication or is it division?
It is in fact division,
Okay.
and we write division with a fraction bar.
Okay. So you do H as the nominator and then 3 as the denominator equals
You're
1.
perfect. Yep, that's exactly correct. H is the numerator and 3 is the denominator. Thank you. All right, so after Oliver, Sophia. All right, Sophia, I know you. What do we got?
12.
Guess what quantity means?
S.
Guess what quantity means? Quantity is a parentheses.
Okay.
All right. Like a lot of people don't know that. Sometimes I don't say it, sometimes I do. The product 12, now what do I do?
Parentheses.
Yes, and now
-1.
S minus 1.
parentheses Equals.
Yes, ma'am. Good job. All right, I'm good with that. Which one? Well, what does quantity mean? Well, I don't know what you mean. Shh. Here's what the answer is. Now I want to see if you can figure out how I did that. What do you think quantity means now? Yeah, put it in parentheses. You're putting that quantity in parentheses and multiplying it by 12. All right. So now I need Abigail. I know, Abigail, I got you. Go.
Wait, so 10 and x equals x plus 2 plus 11.
Ooh, wait a minute. Twice. What does twice mean to do?
So it's x 2x and plus 11.
So close, but twice the sum. Remember, there's two operations next to each other. You're multiplying by 2 and adding twice. So twice the sum.
Okay, so that'd be x plus 11.
Yes, I'm happy with that now. All right, now again, listen, I'm telling you, these are some of them are kind of tricky, so you have to think about it now. And you make yourself a note if you're not sure about something. Yes, sir.
I'm kind of confused if they twice.
Twice means to multiply by 2. What are you multiplying by 2?
The sum.
Yes. Right?
Yeah.
So you add first, and then you add that sum, then you multiply that sum by 2. You with me?
Not really.
How did you know to put it in second parentheses?
Yeah.
2x plus 11.
Say that again.
How did you know to put it in second parentheses? So it's right, 2x. plus 11.
Because 2x plus 11, all right, I try to tell you, remember, your twice means times 2. What are you multiplying by 2? I'm at, what?
Like put the equal,
What is what I'm asking you?
x plus 11.
Yes, you're multiplying x plus 11 by 2. If you don't put parentheses, that just means you're multiplying 2x. You're multiplying x by 2 and not the 11. Is that a better explanation? Yes. But the twice is first, right?
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? It doesn't matter. That's a commutative property. All right, hopefully I helped you guys on that. All right, again, I want it to make sense, all right? I don't want you to just try to memorize everything. To me, the words make sense. All right, if you're not understanding the words, we got to fix that. You're doubling or you're multiplying by 2. What are you multiplying by 2?
Sum.
The sum, right? So that's why you need parentheses. All right, hopefully that makes sense. All right, Court, you're up.
11 less than twice and is 10 more than nine, so minus 11.
Good job. Minus 11.
And it's a top.
What is this?
So,
11 less than what?
what's that?
So how do I write twice in is what I'm asking.
Equals and
No. I'm asking you one question. How do I write twice n?
2 1.
2n. There you go. That's what twice n means. Does that make sense now?
Yeah.
All right, keep going now. What does is mean?
Equals.
Okay,
And then 12.
how do I write 10 more than n?
Plus 2. And plus 10.
Yes, n plus 10. All right, don't worry. Yes, yes, absolutely. You're in charge of the door, okay? Thank you very much, by the way. I appreciate that. All right, now listen, guys, I know it's tricky. All right, that's why you got to sit and write it down. Then you got to go home tonight if you had a little bit of trouble and redo the problems, make sure you're understanding. If it's like, wow, this is super easy, then don't go redo it. All right, put stars by the ones that you're making mistakes on. All right, after court, where's Colson? All right, Colson.
3 times the quantity of 2 less than x is 4, so it would be 3 parentheses x minus 2, and the parentheses equals 4.
You sure about that? Positive. Wow, I like that. Thank you.
Loud and proud.
All right, loud and proud. That is exactly correct. You're loud and proud even when you're wrong. Okay, don't be soft. All right, no one's gonna smack you because you made a mistake. All right, you're supposed to not know everything. All right, that's why you're here. All right, but I can't help you honestly if you're not asking me questions. All right. So I'm happy with that. Very nice. All right, after Colson, Cooper.
Would it be parentheses 3 times 2?
Wait a minute, you're telling me put parentheses and then what?
And 3.
Oh, okay. So you want like this, right?
Yeah, and then minus z plus 11.
Yeah, but really, is it necessary to have a parentheses?
Well, no. but-
No, but it's good. I don't have a problem with that. All right, because we could just write what for 3 times 2? 6, but we're not trying to do that. All right, I'm happy with that, Cooper. All right. I almost said Caitlin, but I knew better. All right, Katie, tell me what's up.
3 diminished by twice the number is 40, so it'd be 3 minus 2 and plus 40.
Oh, you got an easy one. Sorry. Except diminished. Some people didn't know what diminished meant.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Now you do. Diminished means less. You're getting less. All right. After Katie, I want Mr. Lackman. Tell me, buddy.
2 decrease, that's 2 minus
Yep.
3 times the number. 3 times 1 equals 5 plus 5.
Or we could say
um,
5 more than R. Really, I want you to write R plus 5.
oh,
Because if it was less than, it would be wrong, right? You understand that? All right. It's not bad, but it's just better if you understand more than and less than is kind of reverse the order. All right, Kyla,
5b over 2 equals 5n.
5b over 2. Wait a minute. Half the sum of 5 and b. So what does that mean?
So it's 5 plus b over 2
Yes, brilliant. 5 plus b over 2
equals 5.
equals 5b, right? Now, is it okay to write 1/2 parentheses 5 plus b equals 5b? Is everybody okay with that? Those are the same. If you have either one of those, you're correct. Yes, sir.
I didn't do any parentheses, and I also put like the thing and the 2 dots, and then put 2 after.
No, we don't do that.
Okay.
All right, that's for like little kids. All right, we're big kids now. All right, so erase that garbage too. All right. You good with that, Tanner? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you have parentheses around the 5 and the B, is that okay up on the top? Yeah, it's all right. Not necessary though. Either way. Thank you. All right, here we go. That brings me to. Uh-oh. Brianna, let's go. You're on 16. You're just writing an equation. We're not solving. Yes, you are. Tell me what perimeter means, kiddo. Yeah, right, exactly. So perimeter is just adding all the sides. So come on, let's go, write it now. Right? Right? Wait a minute. How many 11s are on the triangle? And then there's also a what? Equals how much? You are amazing. Now, of course, we could just say 11 plus 11 is what? Right. So I'm good with that. Aiden,
Yes. Wasn't it, to do the triangle, didn't you have to do like base times height?
if we were finding the area, you would do 1/2 base times height, but since we're not doing area, we're not doing 1/2 base times height. Perimeter is the sum of all the sides. Thank you very much. All right. So Brianna, are you good with that now? All right. Where is Sebastian? Sebastian, you are up. Number 17. Right, so what do I have to do with that?
2x plus x plus 2 equals 7.
Whoa. How do I find the area of a rectangle? Yes. So what am I doing again?
2x times
Times what?
x plus 2
How do I write that?
parentheses x.
Yes, you are brilliant. Thank you, sir. All right. If you forgot, area of a rectangle is length times width or base times height. Make sure you write it down. Thank you, Sebastian. All right. Brooks. What does isosceles mean? That shape, what are you talking about? That shape. You're not, if I say what's isosceles, you're going to write down on your test that shape, right? What are you talking about? That would be the shape. It's the trapezoid. It's called isosceles for a reason. What does isosceles mean? You don't want Sebastian to tell you. Oh, come on. Take a guess. Why is that an isosceles? What side are we missing? The left side. So what do you think that is? What's the measure of that side? Yes, you are brilliant. See, look at that. So what does isosceles mean? No, isosceles doesn't mean the missing side. Someone help him. Tell him, Sebastian. There are 2 equal sides. Like an isosceles triangle, there's 2 equal sides. So isosceles trapezoid. You remember that now?
Yeah.
All right, so now how do I write the perimeter for this? Go.
45 plus 20.
Which is what?
67.
What? Are we oh my gosh, Mr. Brooks, 67. Okay, continue.
So 67 plus X.
How many X's are there?
2.
So 67 plus.
2X.
Thank you.
equals 96.
Wow, that was great. Very good. 67 plus 2X equals 96. Anybody have any problems with that? Perimeter, just add all the sides. Isosceles, 2 sides are equal. All right. Where is Walter? All right, Walter. You got something new. So I want everybody to look up here on the board. I'm going to show you something. Writing these out is super critical. All right. How many people are we talking about here? 2. So I want everybody to write down L. L probably stands for what? And S probably stands for who? All right. Wow. You guys are smarter than I thought. All right. Here we go. So Walter,
So am I saying how much they have, or am I converting it to an equation?
you're converting the relationship between Luke and Sam. Luke is being compared to Sam. So how much money does Sam have?
Sam has 5 less than.
No,
Oh, you want me to say the actual?
Sam, no. I want you to tell me, Sam, we don't know how much money he has.
Yeah.
Sam has X. So what does Luke have?
Z,
No,
X.
Luke has 5 more than Sam.
Oh, X plus 5.
You are amazing. Look at that. All right. Now you have to write the equation. Together they have $50. So how do I write that equation now? Walter?
So.
Yes, you do. What do I have to do to those? Let's say Luke had 20 and Sam had 25. How much money do they have together? How did you do that? You added them. So we're going to add Luke and Sam together. When I add Luke and Sam, what do I get? You are amazing. And how much money is that worth? Look how easy that was. All right, that is absolutely correct.
I did all the way to like 25, actually.
Well, you didn't get number 19.
No, I got like how much money they each had.
Well, I don't care about how much money they have. I care about the equation. That's what makes it difficult. The numbers are small for a reason. All right, the numbers are small for a reason. You can figure it out by guessing and checking, but we are not allowed to guess and check. All right, which brings me to Carter. Of course, Carter knows.
There were 15 people on the jury. There's 4 more women than that.
So what are we comparing here?
I mean, woman are.
And there you go. So you're going to write, everybody's going to write down W and M. All right, now this sentence right here, there are 4 more women than men. So who is X?
X is
Yes, and the women,
woman is 4 plus X.
or X plus 4. All right, now write the final equation for me, please.
X
Good. There are 15 people on the jury. So what am I doing?
X equals
Well, you're correct. The total is going to add up to what? Shh, let them work, let them work. The total is going to add up to what? The men and women together are going to add up to what? Look right here. Look up on the board. Right? Don't worry. Come on, come on. Everybody's learning. All right. So that's 15, right? Now you have to add that together. Add the men and the women together. Why are we multiplying by 2? Oh, okay, okay. What's X plus X though? Think of it. No, 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 no. What's X plus X? 1X plus 1X. Yes. That's what I wanted out of you. Look carefully. Look carefully. You see what I'm saying? Right? Okay. Yes, sir.
Sorry, I just. really wanted to do problem.
All right. You can do number 22. All right. Liam. Tell me, read it.
The Warren bicycle is 3 miles further than Rhonda. Some of the distance they bicycle is 25 miles. One more than each bicycle.
All right. Don't let me down here. So what letters do you want to use?
L and R.
Wow. Brilliant. All right. Now what?
So Rhonda bicycle X and Laura bicycle 3X.
Laura is 3 times more. Yep. And now what?
And now it's 2x plus 3 equals 25.
Wow, that's excellent. 2x plus 3 equals 25. All right, anybody have any issues? All right, Tanner. Don't tell me you don't know how to do this one. You're up. 22, go.
I do, so
Shh.
the X goes to Joe.
Well, you haven't told me what letters to write
Okay,
down.
okay, so,
Man, Tanner, come on.
okay, L and J,
Why? Why would you use L?
because Lisa.
Oh,
says
okay.
L.
Just making sure. I just
And
thought
then
you guessed.
J, because Joe starts with J.
You are amazing. All right, here we go.
And so then you put the X next to Joe, the J,
Okay,
and then above where it says L, you put the X plus 8.
you are amazing.
and then-
Uh-oh, you got something that's hard now. So now what?
Ooh.
So let me see. I tricked you on this one. Let's see if you can do it. Tell me what the equation is.
So
Shh.
then it's X times 2.
Yes, no. So let me do this. Let me show you. And again, don't be upset with yourself. Look right here. Read this for me. What's this? Say,
Lisa,
how much did she walk?
X plus 8.
Lisa walked twice as far as Joe. Shh. How much did Joe walk?
And you got 8.
No. I'm not asking for the answer. I'm asking you, how do I represent? This represents Lisa, and this represents Joe. Lisa walked twice as far as Joe. So what does twice mean? What is 2 times, right? 2 times what?
X.
Yes, there you go. Now, please don't just write that down. I want you to think about what we just talked about. Lisa is twice as far as Joe. Does everybody agree with that? So Lisa is X plus 8. Joe is 2X. Does everybody agree with that? Why what? Who said that?
2x.
Because it says in the problem, watch right here, please. Twice as far as Joe. You see it now?
Yeah.
All right, good question now. I want to make sure you know, I think it's super important and it's tricky. Yes, sir.
Well, why do we choose to the other one? Didn't they-
Okay, so let me ask you this. Okay, and this is hard, okay, so I want to ask you a question, right? So if Lisa, let's just say we solved this. Lisa was 16 and Joe is 8. Do you agree Lisa walked twice as far as Joe? So who do I multiply by 2 to make them equal? Right. Does that make sense? If you multiply Lisa by 2, she's going to be more than even, you with me now, right? Because you're trying to make things equal. To make things equal, you got to multiply Joe to make it equal to Lisa. All right, hopefully you're understanding me. All right, that was sneaky, guys. Very sneaky. Okay, so Catherine, you want to give it a shot? All right, tell me about a ribbon. How long is it? So everybody's gonna draw a ribbon that is 7 feet long. There's my ribbon. Now, what am I gonna do to that ribbon? Well, I'm gonna cut it, right? Is it cutting it? Am I actually gonna be cutting it in half? No, I'm gonna cut it. All right, so here is the first piece and here is the second piece. All right. So now what do you want me to do? How big is the first piece? Do we have any idea? How much? Nope, we have no idea. So tell me what I'm going to write down if I have no idea. Variable. What letter do you want to use? X. Now, The second piece is what? Yay, there you go. X plus 1. Does that make sense now? All right, so how do I write the equation now? Equals how much? Yeah, there you go. Finish up, guys. 24 through 28. Try those. I'm going to collect them when you walk. Well, I'll just look at your iPads tomorrow. All right. That's the homework. All
Bye,
right.
Mr. Stroh.
Hey, see you, Oliver. Thank you so much. Hopefully that
Okay.
was good for you. All
Yeah.
right. Have a great rest of your day, buddy. Hope to see you
See you
soon.
tomorrow.